Hello from above.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I am going to be continuing my video on how I won a 1000 man tournament, guys. Yes, that is right. It was a really long video, like something like 35 minutes, so I thought I may as well split it up into two parts. And as these are some really good video replays, and they've got some really clutch plays in them, I thought I may as well show you guys. So let's hop into the first, well actually not the first, but you guys get what I mean, first video of the episode, up against Corn CR from Elite Gaming, guys. This was pretty epic when I beat him. If you see here, when I matched up against him, I was kind of like, wow, dang, Corn CR from Elite Gaming. I was shocked when I saw that, just because he's a really good player. He has like 300,000 challenge cards won, and I know him quite a lot. He's won a couple of competitive stuff and so on and so forth, so he's definitely a very good player. As you guys can see there, I'm just gonna start off with my bandit in the back, and I'm gonna end up pumping up as well, and he's gonna end up rocketing that. That's why you guys always want to pump up first in the middle, in case they have either a graveyard or they have a rocket. Never pump up in the back as your first pump. It's suicide if the guy's a really good player, or if he has graveyard or rocket. It's just 500 damage if he has a rocket that you didn't need to do. There I go for a predictive log. I like what I did there, but I tried to like really get fancy on my prediction, and it just didn't end up working. I knew that Goblin Barrel was slightly off there, so I dropped my Night Witch there and ended up being able to clean that up relatively easily. Now I'm gonna go with a Bandit, and here was a bit of a mistake, guys. I overcommitted because I thought he was a bit lower on Elixir than what he actually was, so I gave the oops there because I knew now he's got an Elixir advantage, because I poisoned there, and now he has like a 3 Elixir advantage, and I'm thinking, wow, okay, he definitely has the control in this matchup right here. I think I pump up, or I play Electro Wizard. No, I play Electro Wizard on his Goblin Gang right here, and that takes care of it pretty easily, and then he just logs it. Really nice play there, and not even allowing the Electro Wizard to get one hit off. So now I believe we pump up eventually, once we hit 10 Elixir. You guys don't really want to be pumping up too early, just because again it's kind of suicide if he's playing something like Bridge Spam or even Log Bait. It can be quite tough, because if they rush, you play your Elixir Collect at 6 Elixir, and they rush with Knights, Goblin Barrel, and Goblin Gang, then you're in a really tough situation, guys. So you don't really want to be pumping up unless you know you're up on Elixir before you hit 10. We get a nice value poison there, and also making sure that he's not able to drop his Goblin Gang there, because obviously it'll just die to poison immediately, or to the poison. So here we pump up, guys, and here is where Korn makes his mistake, right? He thinks, okay, he pumped up, let's just pressure, there's no need to drop the rocket, we'll be able to take his tower down before double Elixir, guys. He gets a couple of good hits in, but nothing crazy there. So now I know, okay, here we go, here's go time. I know I have the Elixir advantage right now, and I'm gonna have a bigger one as time continues. I gave him a lot of rocket value there, but luckily he didn't, I guess, try and predict that, so that was really nice. And we drop a whole load of jabs, we get a lot of damage done, and this is it, guys. Boom, the Bandit connects, and right now I was like, yes, how did I just beat such a good player, guys? I was really surprised I was able to do that, guys. And yeah, that was really epic. I couldn't believe I won. But for the next replay here, we were up against King Adrian from Romania Kings. This guy's not like a pro or anything, but it was a pretty good replay. He was playing Graveyard Pump, and we were playing, well, obviously, we were playing P.E.K.K.A, Bridge Spam. We're gonna hit him up with a Bandit just as a first play, and try and get a bit more value for our poison, which I believe we play right now. Yeah, and we do get a lot of value on that. Well, I mean, not a lot of value, but pretty decent value, being able to take out the Night Witch and her bats there. We drop a Collector now in the middle. As you guys know, you don't want to be dropping a Collector in the back. so we just dropped that off there. And I also dropped it one tile to the right side, just because he's pushing down this side, right, or down his right side, my left side. So I don't want to give him more poison value, just because if it was closer, it's kind of hard to explain this, but if it was closer, then his poison would be able to hit my stuff a lot easier. He gets a lot of damage here. I'm not sure what I could have done better there. I mean, it wasn't the worst defense ever, but I'm up on Elixir right now. He's gonna have to defend this too, so I'm not feeling too bad about this one at all. We're gonna end up pumping in the back right here, and I drop it in the corner there just so he couldn't get poison value, obviously, and I think we end up poisoning his pump there. Don't want him getting any elixir back there. He ends up poisoning that, and he activates the King Tower, guys. This was a big mistake of his. I'm not sure why. Maybe it looks like it was probably a mistake by him, judging by the angry face there. But when you're playing Graveyard, you definitely don't want to be activating the King Tower, like, at all costs. That's the #1 thing you really want to do, just because then the Graveyard's going to be shut down by both towers, or 2 towers instead of 1. So that was the mistake that cost him. I end up being able to take down his entire tower right there. So that was really good for me, and I get a whole lot of damage done on his King Tower as well. So I was sitting really pretty at this point. I think I drop a P.E.K.K.A in the back here, if I'm correct. No, I just dropped an AP. He was both totally fine option there. He goes for a Graveyard. I'm just gonna poison this, and then I log. I don't know why I logged, really. I don't know, it's not the worst play. And we're gonna drop our Night Witch there, and this push is gonna get cleaned up pretty easily thanks to 2 towers instead of 1. We're gonna end up pumping here again. I pump up there just because I don't want to give him poison value, and if he poisons that side, then I just know he's not going to be able to do the other side. He's not going to be able to poison my other side. So I drop an E-Wiz there. He's able to shut this push down really well. But all that really matters was I was able to force him to go on the defensive, just something he really didn't want to do at that point. And that's pretty much going to settle it. He's going to get kind of close, but luckily my King Tower was activated, guys. That was really the big mistake. I give him the thumbs up at the end there. GG to King Adrian, I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation of that, but that was a really nice battle up against Graveyard Pump there. Now we're gonna go against Graveyard Princess, guys. In general, this deck is kind of weak to Graveyard decks, or at least Graveyard decks with like Exinado or Tombstone, things like that, just because they're really able to shut down and sort of lane block your pushes at time. Tombstone decks are a little easier to deal with. We're gonna end up dropping our Night Witch in the back there, as does he, and I think we just drop a Bandit as well. Yeah, that's what we do right here, and that was a really nice Bandit placement just because it's gonna tank for the Night Witch, so our Night Witch is obviously gonna stay at full health, and we are sitting in a pretty good position. I mean, not much has happened here, and oh my gosh, guys, I gave him the well played and the thumbs up here. I remember this. This kind of came back to bite me in the last match, guys. Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have done that, honestly. That was kind of not the nicest thing to do, but it was all in good sport, I guess. I mean, I was kind of just like, yes, he missed it. I was more excited really than trying to like hurt his feelings or anything. But we end up dropping our Bandit, I believe. We didn't really need to drop our Bandit here, but we did anyway. I guess it was just to cycle cards, so it was kind of a fine play in my opinion. He's gonna have to defend this Graveyard, I mean this Bandit right here, and we're just gonna lock the Princess, I believe. Yeah, we do. And now he's down a lot of elixir. He's down 2 pumps, and we can drop our Night Witch. I don't drop my Night Witch in the back there just because I don't want him to be able to get poison value. It's just something you don't want to be doing. I'm gonna drop my Bandit as well, and then we're gonna get the poison down, and the Bandit's doing work. A whole load of jazz is going down right here, and we're able to get, I believe, a lot of damage on this push, if not even take down his tower, guys, just because of having that massive elixir advantage. We are still up a whole load of elixir, and we pump up again, giving us even more than what we had. So I think we log here as well, getting a nice log in, and we drop our Night Witch a little bit behind there, guys, so that it can kind of try and protect our pump, so the skeletons aren't able to take or hit the pump as much. So that's the reasoning behind that. We end up getting a connection with that battle ram right there, which was super clutch, and we drop down another pump. I did the same thing as I did last time, drop 2 pumps on the left lane just so you can't get any graveyard value or anything like that, and we're going to be able to really settle this game, or take this game easily. He's not able to do a whole load. We did got some really nice elixir advantages. We got a good elixir advantage, and that was pretty much the end of the game. He couldn't really stop that. We played pretty well in that match. I don't know, maybe we made 1 or 2 mistakes, but it's kind of hard to identify them when you're really playing at a super high level, guys. But we lost 1 match during this tournament. I'm not going to show the loss just because I feel like most of you guys prefer seeing the wins. Although, if you guys really want to see the losses in future, let me know in the comment section below, and I might start showing my losses in videos. Obviously, when I'm doing things live, often I do show the losses. But we're going to drop the battle ram here, because he pumps up. Obviously, guys, what you want to be doing is you want to try and punish, but he does end up lightninging. Kind of an awkward word there, but he lightnings our pump, and we aren't able to punish his, so that was quite unfortunate there. That was really unfortunate, in all honesty. We're gonna end up pumping ourselves though, and we're slightly in a deficit in terms of elixir right now. I'd say maybe 2 elixir or so, judging on what I did there. How much elixir I played. I go for a poison there, and I made a mistake with that poison. 100%, I shouldn't have done that. So I'm just gonna soak those 2 Mega Minion hits. I don't want him to get any further of an elixir advantage there. And now we're just gonna go, I think, for a bandit. Yeah, that's the reason why I waited, because I knew I was playing a golem deck, obviously, because baby dragon, golem, pump, lightning, etc. So I wasted a bit of elixir there, just because I was trying to bait him into playing his golem down that lane there, and he ends up falling for it. He does it, guys, and that was pretty much the end of the game there. We end up, I believe, being able to 3 crown him from that push, guys. So it's just little things like that, like not going completely textbook, like textbook play would have been there to not waste elixir and just to drop a card, but he would have defended that then, and so wasting a little bit of elixir there was the correct point of action, if that's the correct term. I think it is, guys. But here up against Pancake, I believe this was the second last battle of the video, of the tournament. It might not be, I'm not 100% sure, but he was playing the exact same or very similar deck to mine. I think it's the deck that was, no, it's not, it's P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam, except with the Baby Dragon, guys. A lot of you guys might think that the Baby Dragon is better, but in my opinion, 100% the Ewiz is a lot better, just because it's a lot better against Bridge Spam. And in my opinion, it's a lot better against 3 Musky Heal, just because you're able to zap the Minion Horde if they have Minion Horde in the deck, and you're also able to zap and log their 2 Musketeers or 1 Musketeer, etc, etc. Obviously through the E-Wiz's stun. So that comes in really clutch a lot of the time, and the Baby Dragon just really gets shredded, and it's not able to really counter the heal as well as the E-Wiz is. The E-Wiz and Valram shuts down Minion Horde heal pretty well. Usually, sometimes it can be kind of rough, but other than that, he ends up pumping here. We pump as well. We don't want to let him get any elixir advantage in this match, just because that would kind of allow him to come back into the match. He's gonna go with an aggressive P.E.K.K.A, guys. We're just gonna play a P.E.K.K.A of our own on defense, and I believe we logged. We should have maybe played our Night Witch instead of logging that, but it's totally fine. He gets a connection there, but not much more than that. We're up on elixir too, just because we have a P.E.K.K.A and he's only up 1 elixir, so yeah, we definitely have an advantage, as well as a tower advantage at this point. So things were looking really, really good. He drops a Baby Dragon right there. We're just gonna play our Night Witch back, obviously. Just playing slow at this point. You don't want to be too rash, just because if we go too aggressive and he's able to defend it, then we're in a lot of trouble. I'm not 100% sure why I pumped up both on that side. I think I probably shouldn't have done that, in all honesty. I'm gonna drop my P.E.K.K.A down here, and that's gonna take care of all that jazz there. And I think we drop a Night Witch behind this, and he's just gonna try and overwhelm us, but that's just not gonna happen, just because we have the pump advantage, and I believe we have an elixir advantage even without it, so it's really not gonna happen. We're gonna try and get a value poison. He gets a value poison himself there, which was decently well played. At this point, if I were him, I would kind of, I don't know, there's not much you could do at this point, really. We're just gonna log there, get a really nice log, killing the P.E.K.K.A as well. And now we just drop our Ewas, and really and truly, this is not gonna get anywhere. We were able to defend it with absolute ease here. We're gonna drop a defensive battle line, and that's gonna be the end of that game, guys. But remember when I was BMing that guy, I gave him like the well played when he missed my pump? Guys, I do the exact same thing in the next match. I think it was the last. And yeah, I was kind of calm at that point, so I was like, yeah, I kind of deserve that, honestly, after that one time. Yeah, this is the match. This is, I believe, the last match of the video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. He was playing 3 musky heal, right? And he pumps up first move, right? And I make a really bad mistake. Just watch. Well, obviously you guys know, just because I kind of did tell you. But we're gonna go with a battle ram and a bandit, and look at this, guys. We miss the pump. That is beautiful. That is what you want to be doing. In case you guys were wondering how to beat 3 musky heal, when you poison, you gotta make sure you don't get the pump, because that would give you guys an advantage. Now, we don't want you to have the advantage. Okay. He ends up playing 3 muskies here. He splits. No, he doesn't split them. Big mistake by him. He should have kind of tried to identify that we had P.E.K.K.A, just because you can identify cards or decks based on, I guess, based on cards and popular decks in the meta. So we're gonna drop a P.E.K.K.A right there on top, and that was really clutch, guys. We allow that battle ram to connect, and we don't drop the P.E.K.K.A on the battle ram, guys. Really clutch play there. That's kind of I guess kind of a pro play. That P.E.K.K.A does end up taking that down, or getting a clutch swing on that, but we do a whole load of damage on his tower there. He gives us the well played, so we're gonna give him thanks, and we're gonna pump up ourselves here. I believe we make a mistake here though, just by allowing him to pump up. I mean, by allowing him to get a nice 3 musky heal. I mean, a minion horde heal, but we kind of recover from it. He's not able to completely take down our tower, as you guys would, I mean, obviously know, just because you know we won the match. But it kind of came down to the wire, guys. Here's the play, right? I probably should have tried to play P.E.K.K.A, although I'm not 100% sure I had it in cycle at that point. So he's gonna get a whole load of damage here, and that was kind of a mistake I made, allowing him to get the tower all the way down to 566 health, guys. So that's really kind of the big mistake I made there. He drops a P.E.K.K.A in the back. We're gonna do the same thing, not allowing him to build up too much of a push. And he's going to try and go for a push down the opposite lane. We're just going to be logging that and then drop a Night Witch. Oh yeah, we drop a Night Witch, and then we go all, like, kind of all in here. We go with that and then that, because we knew he would heal, guys. So we want to drop the poison and the electro, because, I mean, honestly, it's not really likely that they're going to be able to heal through that. So that was a really clutch play. We were able to defend this pretty well. We go for a Night Witch over here, and then we just log this. He's not going to really be able to get anywhere, and I think we just play a poison on offense, and that's going to be the end of the game. He's going to do a preemptive heal, expecting my Ewas, but that was it, guys. I was so hyped after this battle, because I knew chances are I've won the match, I've won the tournament, guys. I was hyped beyond belief, guys, because, I mean, honestly, I've never even really come that close before to winning a 1,000 man, so it's pretty special for me to be able to do this. But yeah, it is, guys. I'm gonna be opening the chest right here. I'll show you guys the clip from the previous video, just because I kind of don't want you guys that watch this video now just to see this video and not see the chest opening, because the chest opening was pretty cool. 2,000 cards is always really nice, guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I will see you later, and peace out.